So if that's correct, and we go to this long break, I was hearing maybe an hour-long break.
Oh,
We've got 36 races remaining in today's program following this one. We do have all of our lineups all the way through the rest of the day. We are on race number 142 right now, and we will close tonight's program with race 178.
Okay.
So 36 to follow. There'll be 10 season stock non-wing, 4 season outlaw non-wing, 8 C's in the winged A class. Then we go to the qualifiers with 4 junior sprint qualifiers, 4 restricted A class qualifiers, 3 qualifiers in the 1200 non-wings, and 3 qualifiers in the Ecotech midgets.
Once we can get through these C mains, we should be able to pick up the pace a little bit again. As like you said, these have been wars. Guys have been, I don't want to be trying too hard, but they have been fighting and clawing for every position. It's led to some physical racing and more cautions, I'm sure, than anybody's really happy with at this point in time.
Right. You're absolutely right, because once we get to those qualifiers, it's no longer an elimination race. They're still fighting for some points, and
they're still going to see some stuff happen, but
they're not going to be loading it on the trailer if they don't finish top 2.
Yep. So Blake Hahn in a C feature here in the Outlaw non-wing division. That is car number 51 on the outside of that row, and pretty good car in behind him in Cameron Key out of Warrensburg, Missouri.
Part of that 21 stable that Kate is driving for.
They've got driller, if not drillers, in that stable.
Coming to the green right here.
Kozad on the bottom, Hahn up on the top, and they get into corner number 1. Looking pretty even. There's a couple of guys trying to split the difference in the middle. It is Hahn out to the early lead. Watch Key trying to get into that transfer spot. Cameron Key looking smooth. Brings her down as we've got cars together. Do they all drive away from it? Everybody but one. Caution flag coming out, as I believe that is Jerry.
Oh, I got it 2 years in a row and I still don't have a driller.
Nice.
And I mentioned it to Blake this morning, and he said, yeah, he's bound and determined to get a golden driller.
Nice.
He says he'll get one day.
Nice.
So
retroactively award him one for those 2 years, right?
Right.
I mean, it's a nice trophy, too. I mean, outside of the fact that it is a golden driller and it is the most sought-after trophy, I'd say the most sought-after trophy in open wheel, right?
Right.
A Tulsa shootout driller or a Chili Bowl golden driller, you got one. You were the best of the best at a race that brought in everybody. You know,
I have a hard time saying it because I try really hard not to be biased, and I could easily have a biased opinion from being here in Oklahoma and being at the Chili Bowl my entire life. I'm going to be 31 years old in a week. I haven't missed a Chili Bowl in my life.
Ooh. Green flag out, we're back to action. 1 lap in, 9 to go, and we're going to watch Cameron Key up against the high side, trying to get around Kel Kozad for final transfer position. Key driving forward and clearing him by a long ways. Kozad down on the bottom just did not have any kind of run, as everybody, or at least the guys moving forward, put together good lap times. So gone to the high side of the speedway right now. Like Lofton up into third. Now, Key running down Hahn. Hahn's gone low, Key up high, and Cameron Key takes the lead. Wonder if Blake's going to readjust here and go back to the high side as Lofton's running him down. Hahn not making it easy for Key. Key just barely extending his lead lap after lap, but the bigger factor is that third place car, the 15L, out of Ripon, California. Flashes into the picture and he sees a transfer spot. Does he have enough time to get there? Well, not with that bobble. 4 laps to go. As Hahn now goes high in 1 and 2. He'll go high in 3 and 4. Cameron Key looking to punch his ticket to the B main. Work still to be done for him when it comes time, but we look at the battle for second as Blake Hahn, the all-time most decorated Tulsa shootout driver, now under attack from Michael Lofton. Down the back straightaway, just a few car lengths separating second and third place. Lofton abusing the cushion one more time around. Does he throw the bonsai slider coming into 3 and 4? It's Key entering the corner, looks to have this one sewed up. But off the final turn, the battle for second, it is going to be Blake Hahn. Positions 4 and positions 2 move on to the B features. It's going to be Cameron Key taking the win. Blake Hahn takes second. Lofton is third. Tristan Thomas from dead last in the field works his way